Hey, what's up, guys? Triple C here. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Justin.
And this is Triple C Show, episode 46.
Yep, 46.
Yeah, episode number 46. So, with this episode, if you guys can read it, if you can see it, of course, it says coal dumper extension. What? Coal dumper extending? What? We already had it, was already big enough. Okay. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the coal dumper extension. Some quick little background to this. Me and Justin, if you guys know already, and you guys probably see in the back of the video behind Justin, the Libra is actually in the coal dumper at this very moment.
We don't need this anymore.
That's a good point.
There we go.
Woo, now you can see it. So yeah, you can see right over here that the Libra, as you can see here, we have the coal dumper with the Libra here. Justin has definitely brought up a bunch of good pointers about what we want to do and how we're going to do it. Space, as you guys can tell, is very limited. So we're going to be doing a bunch of, I guess, reforming and stuff. But this is kind of what we can call phase 2 of the shop redo, in a sense. So plan is, cameraman, why don't you come over here real fast? As you guys can see here, here's the door, the ending of the coal dumper danger hard hat area. Because, yeah, you know, it kind of hit our heads. We just did a video on redoing. Oh, by the way, got to say, wonderful job to Justin on the roof. I can see he cut it, which is definitely much needed. Besides that, we have a new roof to it, which added the ability to lose water. Anyway, not the point. That's another video if you guys want to check it out. But as you can see down here, if you take a quick look from here, if I do some quick steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have roughly 6 feet to the pile of crap, of course. Of course, if we extend it out, 6, 7, 8, we'll go 8 and then 9, roughly to the edge of the tree right here is how much space we have. It's going to probably be maybe 6 to 7 feet of an extension from this part so that we could add, once we go back inside, I can definitely tell you guys a little bit more, where we're going to be adding, oh, my flashlight is still on, where we're going to be adding more storage for projects as well as tools and other things, kind of like a shed. So, stupid bugs. But yeah, so, don't take the camera. But yeah, so with that, Justin's doing something, so that's why I took the camera.
Got it. Sweet.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
This. Something that I don't even think I've ever shown on the camera before.
Oh.
It's always been able to do that.
The lights.
Yeah.
How pretty. Wonderful job, Justin.
Yeah, it's always done it.
So yeah, we're probably gonna extend it 6 to 7 feet long so that we could get some more storage for projects, shed, access for also tools and stuff. We may change that to right back over here in that corner over there. It's still up in the air, but we definitely want to extend the coal dumper to give it more of a, I guess you can say, coal dumpery feel. I know Justin wanted to talk about, I wanted to say something like that, with the coal dumper being more of a coal dumper and not just a storage unit. But we'll do that.
We're gonna start with the letter A.
A?
A lot of people might be wondering.
What do you mean?
Does the new coal dumper project start with the letter A?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't even know we called it an extension, right?
There's a lot of coal dumper fans out there.
Oh boy.
There's something big we got going. Me and Joe were talking about it.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be for another video, probably. You think? Or you want to talk about it?
Put it in.
Go ahead, go talk about it.
Okay, so the coal dumper is still going to be used for storage, per se. The new extension is going to go, obviously, right off the back. The coal dumper is actually made to be moved. Easy, pretty much. So, yeah. So when we move it, we're going to, of course, fix up the structural bits because it's not going to be completely attached to pieces of wood like this and the garage for extra support. It's going to be its own freestanding structure. So a lot of these panels are probably going to get redone and there's going to be pieces of wood going to the floor. So, what are we doing with the inside? Well, I mentioned something that starts with the letter A, but really, I should be using the letter M, because the letter M is describing the new coal dumper complex, we'll call it. We'll call it the coal dumper complex. It has a nice little rhyme to it. So a coal dumper complex is going to obviously have the storage pretty much right where it is now. And then, if you realize, the Libra's here, right? There's some room on the sides and there's some room on the bottom that we can't really fit anything. So my original idea that I had concepted to Joe was that we take this Libra and we move it the same way that the Linden's facing. So the lift would be facing this way. Then we could put something like the Linden or the Tiger on the bottom going this way. So that'll give us enough room in there to put tools or stuff like that. That's where the extension comes in. The extension is not going to be so much like the coal dumper aspect. It's going to be pretty much, these are garbage bags on top of a wooden frame. No, this thing is going to be built from scratch to have little places to hang towels, all sorts of things. This is going to be our storage room. Think of it like that. All of our spray cans, this is where we go to. If we need a certain color for spray paint, like a touch-up, well, we just go in here and we have all of our spray cans in there. This is where we're going to keep our stuff, not on our desk, because the desk we want to use for other things like concepting and, well, using it as a desk. I know we don't do that much. So, yeah, so there we go. The coal dumper aspect of the extension is going to be used to house two different things. One thing is a mini studio for our J&J show. Occasionally. Depending on how much room, I'll say it's occasionally. If it's a good enough amount of room and we can really work with it, we're going to have camera mounts in there, all across the room in there, and probably a little place to sit in there. So we'll get some like custom chairs and whatever, some shit like that. So that's what the one thing is. The second thing is that we're going to be bringing back the auto rock. We're going to put the auto canner back inside the coal dumper. I would say restore it, but it doesn't really need restoring all too much. It really has just been sitting around. So maybe some brushing off, cleaning it up a little bit, putting it in there, and it's going to be great. We're thinking, for the very first time, putting a fridge back here. And we're contemplating that. So, well, that part we'll probably keep posted once we start doing the actual work on it. But we do want to put a fridge back here, because you'll see in a couple more videos, we're going to put out a video where we're going to show you a CCC specialty drink that we know how to make. And it's going to be available right here for us to drink on the J&J show and stuff like that. The only place in this entire area that'll have food. It's going to be non-perishable, but it's going to be something so we can do videos like how we're doing tonight, where we're doing like 10 or whatever in a row. We can eat right here and get right to work. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Joe, anything you wanted to say?
No. Justin got everything under the books. So, we got some more videos to take care of. But besides that, I think definitely Justin had some great ideas and some great announcement for the coal dumper. Of course, some of it. I'm only going to say some of it, because a lot of it is definitely official. Some of it's still going to be up in the air. But that'll all come with time. We just wanted to make that announcement. Anyway, wanted to say thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Check out all the links that we have, all of our social medias, in the beginning of this episode. And with that, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Justin.
And we will see you later. Peace, guys.